Welcome to the Argenleathers channel, a channel that we have created to share knowledge about rawhide leather crafting. This is the first video of a series in which we are going to learn how to make different types of braids. What we are going to do is start from the most basic and progress to the most advanced. Today we are going to learn how to make the braid of two. For this we are going to use 2 cords of raw leather. I am going to use cords of cow's raw leather, which are mechanically softened. That's why they are easy to manipulate, but they retain the resistance of the raw leather, and that's why they are easy to manipulate, but they retain the resistance of the raw leather and its texture. It can also be done with other materials, such as equine, deer, or you can also use soga. The ones I'm going to use today are these. As you can see, they are very soft, easy to manipulate, and the work is very showy. Let's start to work. To start, we are going to need our 2 cords of raw leather, and depending on the length we need to make our braid, they will be the length of the cords. Mine are approximately 20 inches long. Well, let's get started. To make this braid, we are going to take our 2 cords, and put the side of the fat, or the side of the meat, towards us. This is the side of the meat, and this is the side of the skin of the animal. We are going to fold our 2 cords in this way. Like this. And we will put the one on the left inside the cord on the right, like this. Now we will have a cord on the left side and a cord on the right side. Looking like this. Now what we are going to do is to form a roll, like this. With the cord on the right. That will pass inside the roll formed by the cord on the left. Then we pull it so that it fits. Now, the cord on the right, in its previous pass, formed a roll through which the cord on the left will pass. The cord on the left makes the same movement as the cord on the right, that is, a roll formed in this way. And it passes through the hole formed by the cord on the right. Now we pull. We pull so that it fits. And we accommodate all our cords so that the braid begins to form. This is the beginning of the braid, which at first may seem a bit complicated, but it is quite simple and fast. Once it is done like this, we will do the same with the one on the right. We form a roll. That passes through the previous hole, in this way. We pull this one. So that it fits. Whenever we pull, we have to do the same force on the left and right side, so that our braid is symmetrical and adjusted. So that the shape of the braid is formed. We can moisten our leather ropes so that they adopt the shape as we pull. We go with the one on the left and do the same. A roll. That passes through the one on the right. As you can see, once we start, all the passes afterwards are the same. We pull. And we accommodate. Tip is that whenever we make this circle, this roll, and we pass it through the other one. Like this. At the time of pulling. That this one is always covered or mounted on the previous one, on the previous pass, on the previous rope. This makes the braid well formed. And since the ropes have the same width, there will always be the same pass. This makes the braid well symmetrical and formed, giving the final work a better visualization, a more harmonious shape. We do the same with the one on the left, we pass. And we do the same, that this one is mounted on this one, doing this. Once we do that, pull this one to adjust it. As you can see, it is a fairly easy braid. Maybe at the beginning it may seem a bit difficult, but with practice it is a matter of practicing it and it will always come out. And so our braid begins to form. I'm going to stop the video and I'm going to advance it. When I get back I'll show you how it looks, and we'll see how to do the auction so it doesn't come loose. Okay friends, there I advanced the braid and it was looking like this. Now I'm going to show you how to finish it, how to make these ends not come loose and not untie. To finish it, we continue as we had been braiding it, in this way, making the rolls, one going through the previous buttonhole. And to finish it, what we are going to do is form a buttonhole, as we had been doing normally with the braid, and when we are going to pass this end. The one on the right side, instead of forming a roll and passing it like this, what we are going to do is pass the thread directly inside the buttonhole, in this way. And we pull. We accommodate it well, and in this way what we do is lock that end so that it cannot come out. That at the end that we had been braiding, and at the tip, which was like this, what we do is turn it around, and you see that a buttonhole is formed here. What we do is take this one, which is above the previous one, and pass it through that buttonhole. Like this. So, in this way, what we do is lock the braid. Well, it would look like this. The uses that we can give to this braid are going to be as many as ideas may occur to us. For example, it can be used as a bracelet. It can also be used to make belts, purse straps. It can also be used as front pieces, or side pieces, for reins, for horses, and a myriad of things. Everything is according to the use that we can give it, and that we can think of. Well, it should be clarified that the width of the braid will be given by the width of the ropes that we use. The thinner the ropes, the thinner the braid will come out, and the wider the braid. So it is on the back side. And this is the front side. If we want to make a braid in this way, but of two colors, what we have to do is use one rope of each different color, so that will give us a pattern of different colors. As you can see here, here, and here, and here. These colors are given by the color of the skin, but if we dye one of the two cords, that will give us a pattern of a braid of two colors, which also has another type of visualization and pattern. Well, that's all for today. I wait for you in the next videos to continue learning about braids. Remember that the next video is going to be the braid of 3, and we are going to move forward in that way. That is, from the simplest to the most complex. Please, if you can, like this video, subscribe, and if you can share it or believe that someone may be interested, help us a lot and help the channel continue to grow. Thank you very much and see you in the next.